Hello friends! Tonight I would like to make you a few book recommendations. These are things that I've read within the past year that I've found really compelling and really interesting, and I think that you might like too. The first book is Haruki Murakami's Norwegian Wood. It's technically a love story, but there's really a lot going on in there. It's a coming-of-age tale that takes place in Tokyo, but it also has a sort of love triangle involved in it as well, and the writing is beautiful. I love Murakami's work. He has a really great short story collection too called After the Quake, and he just is a brilliant writer, and I love the complexity and the intrigue of his pieces, so you should definitely check that out. Next is Michael Chabon's The Yiddish Policemen's Union. First of all, he can write amazingly. He's like one of the only authors that can make me really care about the way the light looks in a room. He just writes so beautifully and descriptively, and it's just so nice. The story takes place in the Yiddish Union of Sitka. It's sort of a alternate reality if the Jewish people settled in Sitka, Alaska, and what that would kind of look like. And it follows a homicide detective who has a lot of problems, but he's really endearing and you can't help but root for him. It's a little difficult to get into the first 30 or 40 pages or so, but once you get past that, you get just sucked into the story and the quality of the writing, and you cannot stop reading. Next is The Brief and Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde by Junot Diaz. I can't even. This book is so good. Actually, you should stop watching this video and go find a copy of this book and read it like right now, because this book is amazing. I love Diaz's style. He has the most amazing authoritative voice. He just has this tone to his novels that I have not seen anywhere else. It just has this consistency throughout. He absolutely saturates you in the world of this book. It's a story of immigrating to America. It's a story of the Dominican Republic, and it's saturated with that culture. It's a story about Oscar's family and his friends and his sister and his mother, and it's just, it has a history to it as well. It's so well done. I cannot suggest it enough. It's also a story about history and curses and sort of the nature of being and destiny. It covers quite a lot. It's really, really fantastic though. Next is actually a graphic novel. Look, pictures. It is Blankets by Craig Thompson. Beautiful book. The art style in itself is completely lovely. They're just actually really beautiful panels to look at. It's also a love story, but it's also a coming-of-age tale. It's sort of talking about the protagonist coming into his own and coming into that in a Christian family and a Christian world, and what that means to him. Sort of coming to grips with his Christianity and what that means to him. It's a treat to watch the character develop throughout the novel. Last, I want to recommend The Art of Fielding by Chad Harbach. I think I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. I actually picked this up because John Green recommended it, and it's about baseball. But do not let that deter you if you're not a fan of books about sports. It's not really complete. It has baseball in it, and it's like a major component of the book, but it's also about being able to come to terms with your own failures. It's about trying to succeed. It's about being human, and all of that within this globe of a college campus and their baseball team. I had a really good time reading it. So those are my current book recommendations. If you have any recommendations for books, please leave them below in the comments. I'm always looking for new things to read. If you have any thoughts, leave them below as well. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.